Hey everyone, welcome back to Fred's Garage. On today's episode, we're going to save some money and we're going to replace our cabin air filter. And you can replace it yourself, it's very easy. This is my cabin air filter that came with the vehicles. Ford suggests that you replace these every 15 to 20,000 miles. Because I live in a warm climate where my air conditioning is on basically every day, or if I lived in a cold climate where my heat would be on pretty much every day, I'm going to replace this cabin air filter every year. And I like to do it around Thanksgiving. I replace all my cars at Thanksgiving. And the reason is, it's just an easy time to remember. I remember turkey, apple pie, cabin air filters. How can you forget? This is the one that comes with Ford. And it's your basic cabin air filter. And you can replace it with the exact same model. But for me, for a couple more dollars, I want to replace it with this upgraded charcoal cabin air filter. The reason I want a charcoal or carbon cabin air filter is that not only does it keep out the bugs and the leaves and the particles, but it also keeps out a lot of the odors, the diesel vehicle odors, the environmental odors. It just keeps your cabin as clean as possible. It's just like your air conditioning at home. The better the filter, the better the performance. Okay? So, let's change the cabin air filters. It's real easy and you can do it at home. If you're here for this video, we're going to replace it on the Ford Maverick. So stick around for a moment and I'll show you how to replace it. Alrighty, so what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to open the door. Open the glove box. Let me bring you in. We're going to open the glove box and remove everything that's inside the glove box. Then we're going to focus in on this little tab right here. Let me bring you in closer so you can see it. As you notice on the Maverick, you're going to have this little squeezable knob on the end and then your little arm here that comes off. You're going to try to use your fingers to squeeze that, but in my case, what makes it easier is I'm going to use a pair of pliers. We're going to squeeze that in. You're going to bring this pry tool behind it and just pop it out. And you see how that pops right off and we just move it out of the way. Now look up for this tab right here. There's one on either side. With your fingers, you're just going to squeeze it in and the whole glove box will go down to the bottom. Now let's move to the inside. Okay, so once you have your glove box down, you're going to see your HVAC system. Here's your blower motor. HVAC stands for heat and ventilation air conditioning. Right here is the door that your cabin air filter is in. If you look in the corners here real closely, you'll see these little clasps that hold the door closed. All you got to do is come in, push the door in, pull the clasp out, push the door out. Push the door in, push the clasp out, and the door will open up. And there's your cabin air filter. Let me show you that again. You want to push the door in, push the clasp out, let the door out. Push the door in, push the clasp out, let the door out, and the door will open. Once you have the door open, this is your cabin air filter. Very important thing to look at right here where it says airflow with the arrow facing down. Just like your air conditioning system at home, it has an airflow. If your filter does not have this airflow symbol, you just look on top of the box and you will see where the light is pointing. You look on top of the box and you see where the light is pointing that there's an arrow right here that states that the airflow is going this way. So it's going from the top down. You grab your filter from the corner and you pull out your filter. Then you grab your new filter and you just push that in till it gets all the way in and seated. And once it's all the way in, you bring your door up and you do the same thing. You push, put back in, push, put the knob back on. Congratulations, you just replaced your cabin air filter. Now you're almost done. All you have to do is bring your glove box back up so those latches hook back up, and then you're just going to come back here, grab your little rod, line it up, and push her back on and reinstall your stuff. Congratulations, you just replaced your cabin air filter and saved yourself some money. Well, that's all there is to it. You just changed your cabin air filter and you saved yourself a whole bunch of money. Hey, if you like these videos and you want to see more, do me a favor and subscribe, hit the notification button, the thumbs up button, and leave a comment. There's plenty more to come, and you guys have a great day.